The shower floor is going to be this herringbone pattern that's kind of got a wave mosaic to it that coordinates with. Decision fatigue is real. If you just looked at a single room, like a kitchen, I bet there's over 1,000 decisions at least that have to be made.
It's got it all laid out on our display table. Okay, here's our furniture options, and here's the rug options, and this and this and this, and leg colors and all this. It's all laid out beautifully, and we can say, okay, well, I like that one.
Being able to come here and making it so simple, like, I like that sofa, I like that fabric, I like that rug, I like the hardware. And a lot of times we don't even need the second design meeting we set up for revisions because clients are able to do that and see that while they're here.
We had a major plumbing damage incident in our home that destroyed most of the second floor, most of the first floor, and all of the basement. You know, we woke up one morning with no plans to renovate the house, and by that afternoon, we knew our house was going to be effectively gutted to the studs and have to be rebuilt. So we've been living in a rental house for the last 6 or 7 months, and Stacy has helped us get through that whole period and put together what is going to be, you know, a really beautiful and basically new home.
So you just put your snacks on the top for now.
Because she's so diligent in the planning phase and she is very good with details, she can actually handle those larger projects. I'm all about teamwork. And when people are really good at what they do, we stay in our lane, but we communicate really well. That's just a win-win all around. Benefit to the client is they get a rock star designer and they get a smooth installation.
When you're having to make a lot of choices for a home, if you don't have professional support, you have to start with a whole universe of options and get down to your individual choice. And that's overwhelming. The way that Stacy works is, you know, we gave her our design preferences, our inspiration photos, and she would narrow it down to 3 potential selections. And she really channeled our sense of style and our preferences into the design that she created for the home.
I want function over beauty because I can make something pretty all day long. But if it's not functional, I tell them they're gonna hate it in 6 months.
We have a lot of families that come in that need fabrics that can hold up to their kids, the Virginia red clay, the dog's feet coming in, getting all over the rugs or fabrics or things like that. So we really make sure that while it all looks good, it functions properly as well.
We met with a client who literally doesn't sleep in her bedroom because it's not comfortable to her. She sleeps on the sofa. There's no reason for that. So after drywall goes up, we'll have casing to be able to measurement for window treatments. Okay, and then do we have a date yet for wall covering?
There's just a nice steady stream of updates throughout the build process. So we have a really good sense that things are on track and constantly moving.
A lot of our clients have said, oh, it's much easier than I thought it would be. We have this process that is just nailed down 98%. I mean, there's always room to improve, but I think we have it so dialed in with our process. We provide a spec book, and then we also have QR codes for the field. So if anything changes, the nice thing is it's done instantaneously. There's no worried about getting out there and getting the papers out there, or the papers don't make it in the spec book. From there, once we're building and we got the finished selections done, then ideally we start working on furnishings and install that at the very end. Of course I want it beautiful, that's a given. But when something is so delicate where you feel like, don't eat on that, like who wants to live in that's a museum? I don't want people living in a museum. I want them to live in where it's comfortable, but still have the luxurious touch, the luxurious feel, a place where they can just be at home.